They'll start this drive out on the ground. Just what you want on a first down run. Call it 8 yards. And it's 2nd and 2.
Well, this defense for the Ravens, they were very strong last week in that win over Cleveland.
I have to admit, I was extremely impressed by what I saw on tape because they stayed in the face of the quarterback the entire game, ended up getting 4 sacks total, and made it difficult for him to step up and find receivers downfield. Also made it hard for him to escape the pocket and run.
They'll keep it on the ground. It's Manning.
And he's got a Bengals first down as he'll take this up to the 38-yard line.
Charles, they won last week despite him not running the ball well. They told us need to get him going. Runs like that help.
And they talked to us about leaning on him because, as you noted, last week they didn't have to. Still won the ball game. They leaned on other people to give him the yardage that they needed, but they really want him to be that guy, and that's what they're doing early in this game.
And he takes this up right near the 45-yard line.
Here we go. Ball spotted at the 45. Here's 2nd and 3.
Here's Burrow.
This throw taken in by Isaiah Likely.
That one a first down pickup of 8.
So after several rushes to start the game, Charles, they go to the air there and get a nice completion.
Nice mix-up on the play calling, right? Establish the running game, make the defense think you're going to do it again, and then hit them over the top. Now you've got them betwixt and between. They don't know which way you're going to come at them.
Give him a couple on the carry there. 2nd and 8.
Yeah, look at this Baltimore defense.
They were very strong last week in that win over Cleveland.
Have to admit, I was extremely impressed by what I saw. They ended up getting 4 sacks in the game, stayed in the face of the quarterback the entire time, made it difficult for him to step up and find receivers downfield.
And that's what they told us this week, that pressure on the QB is key. It's been a 7-play opening drive, and this is 3rd and short. And he's got the first as they'll bring him down at the 28-yard line. They'll get 9 out of that one, and as a result, the drive continues.
Well, there's plenty of real estate for him to maneuver on that run, and let's face it, it shouldn't be a surprise. He's one of the better backs in the league. Had to come into this game with the idea, slow him down, otherwise it's going to be a long afternoon.
11 MT. Here we go, here we go.
And he'll be brought down inside the 20 at the 19. Give him 10 yards on the pickup, and that'll bring up a 2nd and just about a few inches here. The impressive opening drive continues, and just space being created by those guys up front.
We're seeing this the same way, aren't we? We are seeing an offensive line, as this game gets started, as it starts to unfold, that they are dominating the line of scrimmage.
Only a gain of a yard, but that's all they needed. You were telling me this yesterday. That's exactly what they want to do on the opening drive, establish the ground game.
Yeah, remember our conversation. We were talking about what one of the GMs in the league has told me repeatedly. It's a big man's game, and it's not necessarily size. He's talking about playing some big boy football. Line up, get leverage, knock people back, and establish the run early.
And they'll get him down right around the 16. 2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be 2nd and 8.
He's had success on this drive, but not on this play.
Finally, they bowed up defensively. I think they were determined not to let him take it pretty much all the way down the field.
Yeah, it looks like they handled their run responsibilities correctly this time. What we call them run fits, everyone was in the right place.
The last 3 plays have resulted in gains of 1, 2, and now 3 yards here.
A 3-yard gain on the play brings up 3rd down.
Here we go.
The Ravens bring out an extra defensive back here on 3rd.
12, 12, 12. 11, 11, 11, 11. Stop.
Burrow looking to pass.
Oh, he had him. He was open, but he couldn't get it to him. It's incomplete.
But that was certainly an aggressive call and an aggressive play. Instead of just going for the first down, took the shot in the end zone, went for the touchdown.
And on 3rd down, they said, forget about the sticks. We want 6. 4th down. Here's Joe Burrow. And it'll be intercepted. Picked up by Rock Ya-Sin. Well, it's no secret he's had trouble this year with interceptions, and this is a bad start for him. First drive, throwing another pick.
No matter who's broadcasting his game, that's how the conversation begins. Throwing too many interceptions. Can he take care of the football? If I were his backup, I'd be edging towards the coaches and saying, hey, how about giving me an opportunity?
After the interception, here's Jackson. And it's knocked away and incomplete. This, the second meeting of these two teams. You might recall they met back in Week 5. And it was the Ravens getting the road victory in that one. So now they'll look to finish off the season sweep here in Baltimore. Here's 2nd and 10. On the run, this is J.K. Dobbins. And he'll get this up to the 4 right about there, and that's about it.
That second down play call was not to pick up the first down. It was to accomplish what they did to get them into a manageable 3rd down because they had incompletion on 1st down, so they were behind the sticks, so to speak. They needed to make up some ground, and they did.
Jackson now down around his goal line. And this is going to be intercepted. And the Bengals are going to get possession of the football as time will run out on this first quarter of play. No score after 1 on EA Sports.
Gun.
So here's a 1st and 10 now down inside the 20. Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. That's complete to Peoples-Jones. And that's good for a pickup of 10 yards. And they'll be left with a 2nd and about a foot. Out of the gun, it's Burrow. And he's got it. And he takes this down to about the 2 before going out of bounds. 7 yards on the pickup there, and now they've got a 1st and goal.
Gotta go.
They'll try to run this one in. Nothing doing there. They're going to wind up holding him at the 2. No gain there, and it's going to set up 2nd and goal. So stuff from the 2. Now what?
You know me pretty well. What do you think I want here?
Play action?
Definitely. Let him get outside and create. And if he has to run it, he has a little bit more space.
Now a 2nd down throw for the end zone, but it's incomplete.
That was well played, but that's also an example of a corner who understands his coverage, realized he had support behind him, and could be a little more aggressive in the shorter zone, and did exactly that, knocking that pass away.
Here we go.
Well, they'd really like to make the short field pay off. We'll see if they can, but this is 3rd and goal. They'll try to run this one in. What a stand so far defensively, and now that's going to bring up a 4th and goal. Well, let's see what they do. They're knocking on the door here in the 2nd quarter.
And you know what you look at on your play sheet? Your 2-point conversion plays, because you've drawn up a number of them in today's football. You don't just have 1 or 2 for the game. You have more like 6 or 7. Which one do you like here? Because that's essentially what you're going for right now. That spot of the field, call one of those and go get 6.
And now this is going to be close. The defense says they stopped him, and they did. They get the completion but cannot push forward into the end zone. And the Ravens come up big down at their own goal line. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. And the stakes in this game certainly high as we get toward the end of the regular season. For now, they are holding a wild card spot, but there are no shortage of other teams in the NFC looking to take that spot from them.
Starting with the guys on the other side of the field, because they're on the outside looking in, and no one likes to be in that position. You want to be in the room, not looking inside to see everyone else having fun.
And they'll get him down right around the 11-yard line. Only a gain of a yard, but that's all they needed. The Ravens had 8-6 now on the year. And they were winners their last time out, so they'll be looking to make it 2 in a row.
And so much about football, partner, comes down to mindset. Being in the right frame of mind, and the best way to get in that good frame of mind, winning. So they come in feeling good. They've got the home crowd behind them. And I think they're going to be tough to beat in this one.
Hey, report.
Right back to Dobbins on 1st.
Jeff Okudah up from his cornerback spot to make the play.
Consecutive positive runs for him on the last 2 snaps. He certainly appears to be trying to put the offense on his back and just move them down the field when his number is called. The way he's running it, I keep going back to him.
Jackson. And got his man complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. 36 yards on the play. With that grab, he now sits at 200 for his career, and maybe more importantly, a first down.
Flowers going to go in motion right. He'll get an opportunity with it on the touch pass.
And he'll get this down only to about the 46.
That was a nice job there defensively, being able to diagnose that little touch pass. They saw it coming, converged on him before he could get much out of it.
2 minutes on the clock in what's been a scoreless first half. Coming up at halftime, I'll go from one personality, that's you, Charles Davis, to another one in Orlando, the coach. He'll have stats and scores from around the NFL. You and Jonathan Coachman, both larger than life.
No doubt about it.
But you're stuck with me. And he can't get rid of it. He's taken down. That winds up pushing him back 11 yards on the sack. And that'll bring up third. Now after that sack, it's 3rd and long for Jackson and the Ravens. They'll set up a throw. Escaping the pressure right. The decision to tuck and run gets him 3, but that's not enough. Now it's 4th.
Nice call on defense, rolling out the nickel package for that big 3rd down play, and he did an excellent job locking down coverage and forcing him to try and run for it, and he doesn't get there, which brings up a big 4th down call.
He was only asked to punt once in the victory last week as he sends this one away. It'll be a 40-yard punt, 8 on the return.
And the Bengals take over 1st and 10.
Here we go.
The Cincy offense about ready to go here on their next drive.
As they will take over here with a little more than 30 seconds remaining. Burrow's throw into the hands of Peoples-Jones.
And he gets it here to right around the 24 before he's out of bounds. So just 3 yards on the completion there. And that'll bring up 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 7.
On point, ready?
Now Burrow. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
Well, congratulations to them. They come through defensively with another stop. And let's face it, this secondary, they've gone unchallenged so far in the first half.
They head to the line facing a 3rd and 7 following the incompletion on 2nd down.
11 coming. Stop.
They're passing here, Joe Burrow. He's going to look deep for more. And that's caught inside the 35. Now the Bengals going to use the first of their timeouts as they stop it with 16 seconds to go in half number 1. Every defensive staff harps on limiting explosive plays. Job not so well done there.
Yeah, they talk about it all the time. A lot harder to stop, though, isn't it? And when you think of an explosive play, most offensive staffs define them as passes of 20 or more yards and runs of 15 or more yards.
They went zooming past that number there.
11, 11, 11. Stop.
Burrow on play action. And that'll be incomplete with 11 seconds remaining now.
But there's an incompletion, partner, and the struggles through the air continue because so far their lack of passing production has led to a lack of points.
On 2nd down, it's Manning. And he's going to take this one down to about the 23-yard line. Now a timeout taken. Perhaps a chance for one more quick play and then another timeout if they hurry. We'll see.
On one, ready?
3rd and 8.
11 MT, take. 11 MT, take. 11 MT, 11 MT. Stop.
Here's Burrow setting up to throw it. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. Now whistles and a timeout with 3 seconds left in the first half.
One, ready? 11, 11.
Now they empty the backfield and motion the man left. He's going to flip that out to the flat. It's complete. And the stop will come inside the 5 at the 4. And that'll do it for the end of the second quarter. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. We welcome you back now. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin, getting set for quarter number 3 here. So no scoring in our first half. What will the second half bring as we are now back underway? Devin Duvernay now returning from the end zone. And no chance to get away as they'll get him down at about the 17-yard line.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 17-yard line.
The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going. And we thought this game had the potential to be tight, maybe not this tight, scoreless as we start the third quarter.
And I love the way you use the word tight. I'm going to take it a little bit different direction here because it's not just tight on the scoreboard. I think both offenses have been tight in how they've played this game. No one's been loose. No one's been free. They've got to find a way to make some plays, and I don't think you do it if you're really tight in everything that you're doing in the game.
And he'll get to the 29-yard line, brought down there. And now it looks like they're going to be in the hurry-up. On 1st and 10, it's Jackson. And that's off the mark, incomplete. This defense trying to do its part, active hands on that play, but their offense hasn't given them much to work with.
So they're not going to worry about it. On their side of the ball, all they're concerned about, can they create some scoring opportunities and help out that offense?
2nd and 10.
No, we changed it.
To throw is Jackson. Into a double team, and it's intercepted. And he's just across midfield and down at the 49-yard line. First possession of the third quarter, an interception, so maybe a second-half tone setter.
Indeed, and not the tone they wanted to set. That's the equivalent of running out the wrong door and running into your pool instead of running out onto the field. A real dud.
And Burrow going to be hit and taken down. They got him. The sack there by Roquan Smith. He had 3 of those sacks last week en route to being the AFC Defensive Player of the Week 1 right there. How do you block him now?
That's the question you think that they'd be able to answer. After having 3 the week before, you would make all the necessary adjustments in practice, but he's such an imposing force, he knows how to get to the quarterback anyway.
Here we go.
On 2nd down now, it's Manning. And give him about 5 as he gets this up to the 48-yard line.
I really like the vision he displayed on that play because he saw there wasn't a lane to completely break off a huge gain.
Here we go.
So he found where there was the most space and got what he could. A nice dirty run. That's a positive play for the offense.
That is caught. And he will go out right near the 35-yard line. A big play there as they get the conversion on 3rd and 13.
Now how about this throw right here? Had to throw it to the left sideline, and you know the timing's got to be correct on this one. Ball's got to be right where it needs to be, and it was.
That's because he had great arm strength on that one, able to drive the football. Quarterbacks love it when they can show off their arms.
They'll run on first down. Manning. This will be a gain of about 8 to the 27-yard line.
Good yardage there on first down. Exactly what you want. Get yourself set up to keep making first downs, keep the clock running. And if they're smart, you're starting to milk the clock. No hurry before you run your second down play.
I'm wondering.
Ball on the 27. Here's 2nd and 2.
They run the counter. It's Manning. And he'll be brought down inside the 20 at the 19.
58 yards rushing for him now as he's carried it 13 times.
Yeah, once more, strong running, excellent blocking at the point of attack. They've got a nice little drive brewing right here.
Here we go.
Still in search of their first touchdown of the game, but they're on the move. 1st and 10. They'll keep it on the ground. Manning. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11. And they're going to speed things up here. Now it's Burrow.
Oh, the turnover fest continues. Here's another interception.
Picked off by Marcus Williams.
And the Ravens will take over here as they get it up to the 43-yard line.
The Ravens take over 1st and 10 at their own 43-yard line.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive.
They'll start in excellent field position following the INT.
And across midfield he goes and into Bengal territory. 9 yards is the pickup there, and they'll have a 2nd and 1.
He'd had a ton of success here so far, but you get the feeling that he might be on the verge of popping one.
Yeah, even on that one, there was a little bit of a hole, but it closed there quickly at the end.
Just need a yard here. 2nd and 1.
They'll go again with Dobbins. And they'll get this just to the 47. 1-yard gain. And quickly, they get to the line.
Brings up 3rd down.
Jackson looking to throw on 3rd. And he'll be hit as he releases it. And that'll fall incomplete.
We've seen these defenses make enough opportunistic plays to keep this one low scoring. Flying around, making plays on the ball, and we see yet another errant throw as a result.
The offense here not budging. They're going to fight for it on 4th and inches. Now Jackson.
Pass taken in by his big tight end.
And he's taken down inside the 30. Facing a 4th down, they come away with 18 yards and the 1st down conversion.
I don't know about you, but I'm going to give them a little bit of credit for fortitude there. 4th and inches, and they don't run the football. Normally you just wedge your way through, fall forward, find the yardage. They took a shot and put it in the air, and it paid off.
Maybe they saw the defense overcommitting.
A lot of confidence there, though, because even if they overcommit, you just want to make sure you get the 1st down. You throw an incompletion on 4th down there, they're going to second-guess you the rest of the game.
Logan Wilson that time there to bring him down.
Yeah, things were pretty stacked up there in the middle of the line. A lot of bodies, not much space. I think ultimately he was fortunate to get anything out of that run.
Still 9 yards to go on 2nd down from the 27.
Jackson now. That's going to be caught. Touchdown.
Rashad Bateman.
His 6th touchdown of the season.
And the Ravens have moved out in front here in the final minute of the 3rd quarter.
Justin Tucker for the extra point. And the Ravens lead at 7-0. to kick it away following the touchdown.
And this is going to be returned from the middle of the end zone. And he'll be brought down shy of the 20, so the decision to bring it out of the end zone, not a good one.
Here we go, here we
The
go.
Bengals drive about to get going.
And a close game like this, Charles, those interceptions like they had on the last drive could be costly. But here they've got another opportunity to seize control of this game.
And that's caught inside the 30. And all the way in for a Cincinnati score.
Jamar Chase,
82 yards.
and the Bengals are an extra point away from tying this ball game here in the final moments of the third quarter. Extra point by McPherson, up and good, and we are tied at 7.
Kevin McPherson, the kickoff for Cincinnati.
So all even at 7 now as they kick it away.
Duvernay going to sit on this in the end zone, so it'll come out to the 25.
The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going.
We got a brand new ball game, all even after that last touchdown, so every drive now becoming a little more critical here in the second half. It was Myles Murphy who fired in and got him to the ground.
Brings up second down.
One quarter remains here in Week 16. We'll return with more after this break. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. That huge loss on the sack makes this job much more difficult. It's now second down and 22 yards to go.
Meanwhile, Jackson's throw complete there to Bateman.
And way up past the 35 before he's taken down. 23 yards the pickup there.
Well, that certainly has to feel good. It's not all the time that the play caller should get all the credit. Sometimes I think in the huddle, the quarterback just says, hey, who's going to make a play for me? I just need something right here. And the end result there, nice first down. Drive keeps moving.
They'll wind up getting 7 on the play, and that will bring up second down.
Brings up second down at the 43-yard line.
Now it's Jackson. And this is incomplete.
And that's another throw that could have been intercepted. Part of this, you credit the defense. They've been really stingy. But he's also made some really questionable throws. And that's another one right there.
The Ravens on third down. 0 for 3 to this point. They could use a conversion. This time it's 3rd and 3.
Hey, report. Report.
And Jackson throwing once more. And that is incomplete.
He did a fine job there of not hitting him before the ball arrived, and I've got to tell you, you can often mistime that play because of the angles of approach. When you're going to get him, sometimes you panic as well and think, I've got to be there right now. Instead, in this case, timed it perfectly and knocked it free.
Sit up. Sit up.
4th down, here's Jackson.
He's got his target. That's complete.
Well, he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. Not often do 4th down conversions result in 23 yards, but that's the case here. 1st down.
And that's a big pickup of a first down. And you know that all week, both sides of the ball, offense and defense, are going through every situation. And in this case, the offensive guys had the right play dialed up because defensively, you work on 4th down situations as well.
And deflating for the defense. They can't get the stop here.
Jackson's throw is on target to Duvernay.
And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds.
He's been a one-man wrecking crew these last couple of plays. This time 18 more and a first down. To throw again is Jackson. Flushed out right. And a big loss here as he's taken down. Trey Hendrickson showing off his pass rush repertoire that time.
Well, many times when you talk about mobile quarterbacks, you get the sense that they feel like they can get out of any bad situation. They keep moving around and trying to emulate guys like the Scrambler or the Dodger. Instead, they keep losing yardage and digging themselves a hole that they can't get out of.
Well, they are able to stop it, but he does take it all the way to the 2. A very nice pickup of 33 yards.
As my dad would say sometimes, I'm just scratching my head here trying to figure out what was going on there defensively. How did you lose him in the middle of the field? If you're going to lose a receiver, make sure it's someone on the short.
Oh, what a heck of an effort there as he'll make the diving catch. Got a man, it's caught for a Ravens touchdown. Devin Duvernay laying himself out in the end zone. And the Ravens answer back with a touchdown of their own to break our tie and take the lead here in the 4th. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. The Cincy offense about ready to go here on their next drive. Well, partner, coaches always say that every play is designed to score a touchdown. Sometimes that's not really true, but last drive. And now off to the races down the right side. Inside the 20. And all the way in for a Cincinnati score. A great play there. With his 13th rushing touchdown on the year. And the Bengals are an extra point away from tying this game here in the final minutes. And McPherson on for the extra point. And we are tied here in the 4th quarter.
That ties the game at 14. Evan McPherson to kick off for Cincinnati.
Now this one setting up for a great finish. All tied in the 4th as the kick's away. Duvernay now going to bring it out. And he will be brought down here inside the 20. Good coverage as he's dropped at the 17.
At their own 17-yard line.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. Well, they just gave up the score to tie it. That's the bad news. The good news, plenty of time in this 4th quarter to try to grab that lead back. The drive will commence with a run by J.K. Dobbins. And he's got it past the 30 before he's hit and dropped. 47 yards on the ground for him now on 9 carries. All 3 timeouts plus the 2-minute warning. Here's 1st and 10. Now the defense closes quickly there. He'll get maybe a yard to the 33.
They went right back to him, but he pretty much had nowhere to go on that play.
Now, the previous carry looked pretty good. That one, maybe he was a little tired. I don't know.
Yeah, maybe he should have tapped out and had a second back come in and maybe make that run. Who knows?
Getting down to the good stuff. All tied with 2 minutes remaining on EA Sports. They'll come up now. 2nd and 9. Another run here with Dobbins. And able to use his blockers to get this up over the 40. Here now, 3rd down.
It's a gain of 8. Brings up 3rd and 1.
And they'll try and run the option to pick it up. Jackson hit, and he lost the football. But fortunately, he's able to recover his own fumble, or that could have been trouble.
But that was a big oops right there. But how about his ability to correct it? Loses the football, able to get it back himself.
Yeah, pounced right back on it, keeps possession.
Throwing, Jackson.
And he can't get a throw off. He's taken down. What a huge play at this point in the game.
Multiple defenders there to drop him for a loss of 4. They'll come up now. This is 2nd and long. Jackson.
And this one taken in on the right sideline, but not in the field of play. They say it's incomplete. The throw led him a little too far. It brings up 3rd down.
I don't know if you need the big shot right there or not, because you've still got time to work some of the shorter stuff and try to get into field goal range. They did go for the big one there. It would have been nice, but it winds up incomplete.
No. No.
Now the Bengals going to use the first of their timeouts, as the clock will stop with 33 seconds remaining.
Well, here's a big one. You can just feel it. This is 3rd down now.
On the quick, ready? Set up! Ready, shot?
Jackson to throw.
And that is incomplete.
Nice back-to-back plays defensively. They're stacking momentum now. 1 incompletion, 2 incompletion. They're going for more.
Got to avoid the flags defensively. Here's 4th and long.
Set up! Ready! Ready, shot! Middle. Out.
Here's Jackson. And he is going to have a Ravens first down on what will be a big play there on 4th and long.
Now the Ravens going to use one of their timeouts as they stop it with 22 ticks to go in the 4th.
2 timeouts still in their back pocket. It's 1st and 10. Jackson on the give to Dobbins.
And the second wave of tacklers is going to get him as they stop him behind the line. The Bengals going to use the second of their timeouts. That'll leave them with just 1 remaining in this 4th quarter of play.
They'll come up now on 2nd down.
Report!
A handoff running left is Dobbins.
Taking it right down Broadway. And he's in for the touchdown. And in the final seconds, forget overtime. They just likely won this thing in regulation.
You get in a 2nd and long situation down here in the red zone, I'd say most defensive coaches would think pass. Let's bring some pressure. So this is kind of a tendency breaker here to hit him with something on the ground, and he'll take it all the way into the end zone.
Tucker able to connect on the extra point, and the lead is now 21-14. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25.
On 1, ready?
They'll come up 1st and 10 here. Now Burrow.
He's going to let it fly.
This ball intercepted. Picked up by Rock Ya-Sin. And the Ravens will take over here at their own 14-yard line. Well, this was a very close ball game at halftime.